What's up, y'all? Muting commute. Muting commute. I can't even talk. Morning commute. Damn, I still can't say it. Morning commute. On my way to work. Biggest topic in urban social media news. McDonald's gate. Unless you are living under a rock or not black, we all talking about this. We all are speaking. Now, I love it. It's so funny with because white people pretty much don't know about black news. White folks don't know about black news. So whenever there's a huge trend and black people talking about it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, a lot of white folks be feeling left out. They want to be a part of it. Listen, white people, you don't got to be a part of every single thing that happens on earth. We know you rule the planet. You done dominated the world, all 7 seas and continents and 4 corners of the earth, and you dominate and you own everything, but you don't have to be involved and be in the know of every single situation on the planet. I just had to get that out there. A couple of my white friends, yo, so what's this McDonald's, these memes? And man, I don't feel like explaining all this shit. It's not hard to explain, but it's just it's so trivial when you explain it. It feels, because it's stupid. It feels stupid. You know what I mean? But now that I got that out of the way, yo, man, this whole situation turned out to be a hoax. The thing is, I had a feeling that it was, but I didn't really delve into it because I enjoyed the conversation that it created. Whether it's a hoax or not, it still raises certain questions amongst our people and amongst our community, because let's just face it, a lot of us had baby mothers, a lot of us had baby fathers, a lot of us, male and female within the black community, we're all at war with each other. So, we all trying to figure out answers of how to deal with each other more amicably. You know what I mean? So when the situation pops off like this, a lot of people ask the question, if she got a bunch of kids or whatever and got one of my kids and I bring food over, should I bring some for everybody? Should I feel obligated? Her as a woman, should she expect him to do that? It raises, to me, it raises a lot of great questions and great conversation. I think that's what satire, and I think that's what the greatest of comedy does, is it causes that spark in that conversation for people to have these types of important discussions. So I think it's a fucking awesome hoax, man. It got us all talking. It got us all giving some type of opinion. All races, not races, but all different ages and demographics within the black community. It got folks talking, man. And that's the cool thing about it, yo, Anything that can get us having a discussion and just figuring out ways for us to form better relationships with each other. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I like comedy, I'm a comedian. I wasn't mad. And even if you watch my videos and my comments on this particular situation, at no point in time did I shit on either of them. I put on either character, because it's not real, so they're both characters. I didn't shit on either character. I said the guy, his heart was in the right place. But if he knew that his baby mother was crazy like that and had that much resentment, he should have moved a little bit differently to keep the peace. And I said, if she a crazy thought-ass baby mother, she gonna react the way she reacts. She's predictable. She's gonna be who she is. And when a person is predictable and they're led on emotion and anger, they're actually easier to control. So that's basically what I said in a nutshell. But to an extent, I put the responsibility more on him, because I feel like people that have cooler heads in situations have more responsibility. It always takes a person to be a bigger person, the bigger man, the bigger woman, or what have you, to avoid a lot of drama. Now, some people may see it as you taking an L. Some people may see you as just laying down. Some people may see it as you just folding or being a simp or what have you. But sometimes, you know what I mean, you have to, on the surface, take that L, but it's for the greater good. You try to stand up and be brolic every single time instead of sometimes eating a humble pie. Your life can expire a lot faster, Tupac Shakur. Yeah, people want to be brave and brolic and tough. And you know what? My girlfriend gave me a whole bunch of vitamins. I got to take these shits real quick. You want to be this brolic super thug that don't let nobody cross you, and every time somebody say something, you ready to fight and yell and scream and do all that shit. Well, yeah, you can do all that you want to do. But if you look at the history of people that carry themselves in that manner, a lot of them don't live that long, man. Look at all these young rappers that's chasing clout and drill rap and all that. Look at all these young brothers that's dying in their early 20s, sometimes in their late teens, man. Right? They get the record deal, then they get shot up. Having that, you know, having that attitude. Yo, you ain't gonna talk shit about me, but fuck this, blah, 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 blah. Like, that is like, yo, if your goal is to only live until you about 21, 22, then I say act like that all you want. Conduct yourself in that manner all you want, man, you know? And in that instance, even though it was an act of fiction, in that instance, you know, even in that instance, even though it was a skit, when she snatched the bag from him and threw the bag on the ground, some men, a lot of ghetto, the brolic man would have punched her right in the face, like, bitch, bow. But in the video, he still showed restraint, and he was still trying to show himself as being a good dad. I got all these supplements. Hold on. So, it was definitely a hoax. I think it doesn't hit, the fact that I know it's a hoax, it just doesn't hit as hard. Like, I remember years ago, I want to say in maybe 2013, 2014. Hold on. I'm still eating vitamins. This is crazy. One second. Some guy, his girlfriend was watching TV, right, in the living room. He popped up with a mask on and scared her. So she ran out the house, ran down the steps, and then a car came by and hit her. Bam! And that shit looked real as a motherfucker, right? But then I did a little research, and they showed how they made the video, and it was, you know, it was just all it was an act, it was a skit, it was a hoax. And a lot of people were sharing the video, thinking it was real and shit. And then I exposed, I was like, you know what? Because I'm the type, like, I shared this story. I didn't say it was real or not. I just gave my opinion on the situation. But if I share something, right, that I think is true, but then I find out it's a hoax, I'm the first person to put it out there. Oh, you know, that was my fault. I put out the wrong thing. But anyway, those are my last 3 vitamins. I don't know what my girlfriend giving me, but she's giving me all kinds of pills. When I exposed it, one chick was like, damn, why you ruining all the fun? Like, she got mad because I exposed that shit, yo. I'm the kid, when I found out Santa Claus wasn't real, I told all my classmates that Santa Claus wasn't real. That's how I used to move. I'm the person that when I found out Jesus and Christianity was all a fabrication, I exposed that shit. You know what I mean? That's how I am. But hoax or not, like I said, it was great, man. Yo, kudos to them. That was a great skit. And shout out to my boy Anthony Smith and Janea Gonzalez out of I hope I'm saying your last name right, out of Rhode Island. But they did a re-dramatization of the skit, and it's pretty funny. Like, they did their thing. Yeah. It's all in fun, and it all creates a good conversation. Like, come on, whack-ass bitches hopped on my shit and was talking shit, like calling me a clout chaser and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like when motherfuckers be on your friends list for like 8 or 9 years, and they just watch and hate. They hate from the shadows, but eventually the hate bubbles out and comes forth. I wasn't doing nothing, nobody or bothering anybody when I dropped this. It's a great conversation. I'm a content creator. I'm going to talk about what's going on out there. And you still got just negative, dark, wretched, hateful ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That they will pounce on any opportunity to come at you and shit on you. Yo. But it's whatever. But yeah, yo, it was a hoax. It was a hoax. It was a damn good hoax. Like I said, this hoax was so strong that Aunt Kelly just got sentenced to 30 years and people barely even talk about it. Now, my boy Pierre, he was saying that, yeah, because we all knew that he was going to get sentenced. Yeah, but we didn't know how much time he was going to get. And it literally just It literally just happened, and there's still so many things that can happen. Like as far as him getting, is he going to get an appeal? Is he going to commit suicide? Is he going to be in PC? Is he going to be in general population? Where is he going to do his time? Does he have other charges that are pending? So even with the R. Kelly situation, there's still a bunch of things that can still be discussed and talked about. And like specifically, what did he get convicted for? Who's the one that got him convicted? And blah blah. And were other people involved? There's still a bunch of things that are people still going to listen to his music? Are they going to boycott it? Are they going to take it off whichever streaming platforms? Like there's still like a million things that we can talk about concerning this R. Kelly situation, but man, fuck that R. Kelly shit, man. This McDonald's hoax, it got some of the greatest memes. Yo, these memes is off the chain. Like I didn't know they made a trap song talking about I ate at McDonald's. That shit is funny. So whoever made that song, his song getting way more streams now. And you know who benefiting the most off of this McDonald's hoax? McDonald's. Yo, I can't stand McDonald's. The thought of McDonald's makes me sick. But in my mind, I think I want a Frosty, and I think I want an apple pie, and I want to mix the apple pie and the Frosty. I wasn't even thinking about having an apple pie and a Frosty until this whole hoax popped up. I said, what if on some deep level, like the people that funded this entire hoax was McDonald's to draw more traffic to their empire, right? And at the same time to like encourage black people to continue to eat that poison to give them diabetes and heart disease and things of that nature as a means of population control. But that's just my deep ass Alex Jones fucking I was gonna say Mitch Hedberg, but what's the comedian that looks like that everybody thought Alex Jones was that passed away? Oh my God, the name is at the tip of my tongue and I can't even think about it, but he looks like Alex Jones, and he passed away in the early 90s, but I can't think of it. But he was a major conspiracy theorist too, though. His name is gonna come to me as soon as I fucking stop this video. Damn. But anyway, yeah, it's a great ass hoax, man. Like it's dope. I'm glad it wasn't real. You know what I mean? Cause like, let's say it was real. If she got 4 kids and she really needs help, but he can only afford to pay for his one child, like buy a meal for his child, or you know, he chooses to only buy a meal for his child. That's the only thing he brings to the house, and all the other kids is hungry, and there's no food in the house. I mean, if she's a Christian and reads the scriptures, she'll know that during the one of the festivals or whatever, I forget which festival it was called or whatever. But Jesus had like a couple pieces of fish and a couple of loaves of bread, and he did his spiritual magic. You know what I'm saying? He was able to feed thousands of people based on a couple of loaves and a couple of pieces of fish. He didn't throw it away because he didn't have enough healthy portions for everybody. He split it up and broke it up. So if that really was a case and all he had was enough for like one meal, she gonna divvy it up and share it with the kids so they can get something. You don't throw away the small resources because you don't get all the resources, you know. But I think overall it's just fun, man. It's social media, it's comedy. It is a serious topic, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, hey, it's all in fun, and people need not get their panties up in a bunch about this situation, and you know. And you can see elements of all of our people, various types of people in this one situation, from the thought baby mother to the simp dad to the 3 other baby fathers that wasn't in the picture, to you know what I mean? They cover like a lot of different demographics within that situation. To the kids that's being neglected, to the one kid that's more privileged than the other kids because he has the father that actually cares. There's like a lot of things going on to unpack. It's a brilliant skit, yo. It's fucking brilliant. I'm about to follow her. Like that shit was dope. Kudos from one comedian to comedic influencers, man. Kudos, man. I'm out. # everybody need more green. Peace.